Mark is back to talking on the Web Tales Podcast. Logan, Mark, and Patrick talking on the Web Tales Podcast.
Welcome everybody to Web Tales, the Spider-Man podcast, where we go through the history of the Web Slinger from the very beginning all the way to present day. And Mr. Batch, we're starting a new era of Spidey, aren't we?
The long rumored, long speculated, the speculated spectacular Spider-Man. We are starting to do this series now. So anyone who's been with us since the beginning of Web Tales, well over 200 episodes ago, Web Tales' bread and butter was The Amazing Spider-Man. That's what we recapped. Well, now we're doing two series at once. Well, technically three, because we started doing Marvel Team Up, but we quickly abandoned that.
Yeah, but we'll eventually go back.
We'll get back to it. But three series for recapping. So now we're going to start doing recaps of the Spectacular Spider-Man, starting with the number one issue with everyone's favorite dropkicker, the Tarantula.
Yeah, which isn't it an odd pick to have the Tarantula in your first issue as your villain?
They were giving him the
go
push.
Bigger, like Doc Ock or something, you know?
They were giving him the push.
Yeah. Give him the Lex Luger push. It didn't work out.
Stanley, I can see it right now. Stanley, back in the day, I'm wearing my Stanley T-shirt in honor of this podcast. Was, you know what we need? We need a book for all the shitty Spider-Man villains. So we got the cream of the crop. We got Green Goblin. We got Doc Ock. We got the Rhino. Those are the A book. This is the B book. Who can we put in the B book?
Of comics.
The Smackdown of Spider-Man comics. Who can we put in the... Let's put the Tarantula.
Yes, because he's a natural enemy of the spider, right?
Right. So let's look at this cover.
Yeah.
So Peter Parker...
Tarantula doing what he does.
First of all,
Dropkick.
could they get a longer title for this series? Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah, it doesn't roll off the tongue.
No. So first issue, collector's edition, by popular demand, Spidey starts an all-new action series featuring the stinging return of the Tarantula. And we got a couple guys from Fancy Dan Suit Shop in the background mugging somebody.
Yeah, they're not in the issue, by the way.
No. And we got a protest. Unite, fight!
Which one are we doing, uniting or fighting?
And then we got what I assume is Mary Jane and Flash Thompson on the bottom.
And it was only 30 cents.
It was only 30 cents. What a bargain.
Yeah, I can't even get like a gum for 30 cents these days.
So, as always on Web Tales, we like to highlight the creative teams of the issues we recap. So this issue of The Spectacular Spider-Man was written and edited by Gary Conway. Sal Buscema is the artist storyteller. Mike Esposito is the inker and embellisher. Joe Rosen was the letterer, and Dave Hunt was the colorist.
Now, Sal Buscema, he did a lot of Spectacular Spider-Man. For 20 plus years, right?
Yeah, this is his franchise. He's the franchise of Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah. And I always liked his art, too.
There we go. He's got a new nickname as of this issue. Sal the Franchise Buscema.
No. Cheers to that.
So, issue took place in 1976. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this is right around the time. We're just with where we're at in Amazing Spider-Man with this book, too. They're almost same time.
Yeah. Well, as we're going through issue, we'll see that they are in the same time.
There we go. So this issue twice stings the Tarantula. Where we open it up, Mark?
Yeah, well, we're at Peter's school, and there's a speech going on by, who is this guy? Some guy, I forget.
The Vice Chancellor of the university.
Yeah, there you go. And Peter wants to get some pics for the Bugle, because he needs some money, and he's like, this is boring, but, you gotta do
it was either this or go to class. In no way is Peter going to class.
No, he never does. And, of course, something has to happen, right?
Now, I'm surprised that the Tarantula does not have his mustache. Where's his famous mustache? Doesn't have his mustache here.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's trying a new look for a new comic, right?
It's not Danny Trejo anymore.
Could be anyone now. So Peter's taking pictures of the Vice Chancellor, and wouldn't you know it, the Tarantula strikes.
Oh, no. He's going to drop kick him right in the face with those toes.
Yeah. But he ends up kicking a guard in the arm, while a couple of purple goons try to kidnap the Vice Chancellor.
That's the same goons as last issue of Web Tales. They're just wearing bandanas now that they're working for Tarantula.
And they pretend to be Mexicans?
Yep. They should be wearing Mexican wrestler masks and be
Luchador
like
masks.
luchadors.
That'd be great. I'd be like Batman 60s villains. They're always themed for the villain they were
Yes,
henchmen
they
for.
should. But it's the same guys, same 5 guys.
Yeah.
Kill them.
Yeah. So not kill them.
Kill them.
MJ and Flash are also at this speech, so
Yeah,
Peter has
so
to save them as well.
So last time he fought the Jackals, fought the Tarantulas, it was with the Jackal.
Yeah, when Jackal was hiring a villain of the week every issue.
Yes. Still don't know why MJ's here, because she does not go to school here.
No. Apparently Peter said she does, but what class is she taking? I don't know.
Yeah.
Drama?
Advanced
Modeling?
biochemistry.
Yeah. So Spidey and Tarantula are fighting. So many drop kicks, right?
So many drop kicks.
Mm-hmm. And Spidey's a cool little backwards like whip move there.
Yeah, Sal Buscema does really do these action scenes very well.
And well, in all the chaos, the vice chancellor gets kidnapped in a purple Cadillac. And Flash is like, "I'm going to save him."
I'm president of the Spider-Man fan club.
Yeah. And gets immediately knocked out by a henchman. That didn't work out for him.
Get lost, kid. You bother me. You tried, Flash. You failed, but you tried.
And then Tarantula says, I'm done with this shit. And he kicks Spidey in the gut and jumps on the back of the car and escapes.
He pokes 2 holes in the friggin' car, like from the points of his boots.
Yeah. And like, that's got to be an expensive car. Like, you're causing a lot of damage, bro.
What kills me about the Tarantula, too, he wears heels.
It's to help him get height in his drop kicks.
Oh, it's true. Like, Okada's got nothing on him.
Mm-hmm. So they run off, and Spidey's recovering in a bush.
I do love that his henchmen drive a lowrider. That's pretty dope.
Hey, they're South American, and it was the 70s. So he's getting up, and a bunch of students like, oh yeah, Spider-Man was involved with it. Let's get him. And so Spidey's like, this shit again, and he gets away. And
well,
like,
we know what side of the protest they were.
The anti-Spidey one.
They listened to Jameson's podcast.
I think one of them says that, like, I don't believe everything that Jameson says, but that Spidey's sure a bad dude. Something along those lines.
Don't let him get away.
When Spidey's trying to get his camera, he realizes, oh no, it fell down and exploded in a million pieces.
Like, god dang it.
He gets pissed, punches the brick, and, oh great, now I fucked up my hand. Good job, idiot.
Meanwhile,
at home, his neighbor, Glory Grant, comes to visit him and patches up his hand a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't that have healed by now?
He wasn't as fast healing in the 70s. And Mary Jane shows up at the apartment too. And Peter tells her, can we stop arguing and be friends? She's like, what argument? And Peter's like, okay.
Actually, we had perfect timing because he actually references the surprise party.
Yes, that fantastic party with a whole bunch of junk that nobody wanted.
That is nowhere in his apartment right now if we look at these panels.
He already threw it all out. He just kept the cigar store Indian.
He puts his spare Spidey costumes on it.
As they're going to City Hall because what is it? Glory had to do something.
Find a job.
Yeah. Peter sees the purple Cadillac. Was it Cadillac?
Yeah.
Limousine, sorry.
I'm calling it a lowrider.
Yeah, the purple lowrider, and it's got the holes in the back. So he's like, "That's got to be the one." And he comes with this excuse to go away, changes to Spidey, and whoop.
Gotta call the hospital about Aunt May. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Yeah, she fell down again.
She does that a lot.
And then there's a panel. I don't really see what's happening. Like, there's a guy that walks to a locked door.
That's the men's room.
Oh yeah, Peter locked. Okay,
Peter locked the men's room.
I was taking a while to figure out, like, what is the point of these 2 panels? I just laugh. He's going like, budgets.
I've got to take a poop.
So speak of the devil, the purple lowrider, is driven by some mystery man who hired the tarantula.
Mm-hmm. The mayor must die. So that's the tarantula's new mission.
Yeah, to kill the mayor. So Tarantula goes in, knocks out a guard with his tippy boots.
Gives him a big super kick, like a big Sheamus bro kick to the back of the head.
And enters the authorized for mayor's use only elevator shaft.
I want to get one of those signs for the office door.
Yeah. Mayor's use only.
Mm-hmm.
And once you know it, Spidey's there.
Not possible.
So Spidey immediately takes out one of the goons, and the other one starts. What's that move you would say?
He's gonna give him the awful waffle, Chuck Taylor's finisher.
There you go. And in the commotion, the Tarantula locks himself in the elevator.
Next year, the mayor may be killed.
Mm-hmm.
And just punched him right in the face.
Yeah. So Spidey says, okay, I don't have time to go outside and climb the walls, so I gotta just rip this door off.
Spidey is officially at fuck this shit o'clock.
Yeah. He's like, I don't care, my fingers are messed up, I gotta rip this door. He does it. He pulls a, do it.
Okay, we should point out here that, their first letter column is called the Spider's Web. I think that changes next issue.
Oh, yeah. Well, at least they are not putting... Oh, no, this isn't the children's addresses one.
No, they haven't got that far yet. This is the first one. This is hey, we're doing another Spider-Man comic.
Mm-hmm. Please send us twice as much money this month.
So meanwhile, in the mayor's office.
Yeah. Who seems like a very bad mayor. I'm just listening to what he says.
I think he's just a little corrupt.
Just a little, eh?
Wilson Fisk will be a much better mayor in like 30 years.
Yeah. And comes in. Tarantula comes in. He's like, I am the Tarantula. And Mayor just bitches, you want money? God damn it, I don't have any more money to give anybody. My budget is stretched thin. I'm sick of the unions. I'm sick of giving money to everybody.
Tarantula pulls a coach from Letterkenny. It's fucking embarrassing and kicks the trash can.
Yeah. That's how he tells me he's serious.
Yes.
But he doesn't get to do it for long because Spidey tackles him from behind.
Yes. I don't like the Tarantula without his mustache. He creeps me out.
A little offy. It's always like that when you see someone who's always had a mustache and they shave it. It doesn't look quite right.
Yeah, like if I were to shave this, I'd look like a complete different person.
Mm-hmm. Look like a Tom Selleck when he shaves the mustache. That's not.
No.
So the mayor wishes that he stayed as city controller.
Big brawl in the mayor's office. Spidey and Tarantula going at it.
Mm-hmm.
He webs up his boot. He webs up his arm.
Yep. Tarantula's like, I have pointy shoes, Spider-Man. And then there's another dropkick.
Misses the dropkick. Spidey slams him into the wall. Yeah. Bye-bye, you turkey.
Tarantula's playing possum and throws a piece of wood right in Spidey's face. Some more air kicking. Okay. Oh,
it's our favorite segment of this.
Yeah.
It's the Hostess Fruit Pie ad. So as we do on this show, we like to recap, just like we do on the issues, the Hostess Fruit Pie ads, because those were always the best part of the issue growing up. So Spider-Man's actually in this one. Spider-Man and the Fly. I thought the Fly was a hero.
Not this guy.
Spider-Man is a prisoner of the villain. Oh, this villain called the Fly, as opposed to the hero, the Human Fly.
Yeah. And
so he's James Bond strapped to a table. I'm here to entertain you, Web Slinger. Well, I guess I need a few laughs. Don't get trapped in your... This is a very wordy fruit pie ad.
Yeah, so many words.
Don't get trapped of your own network of puns, insect imitator. This is no laughing matter. You'll soon be wiggling and squirming in my slippery foot. Hold on. I got a voice for this. I got a voice for the Human Fly.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the Human Fly. I'm here to entertain you, Web Slinger. Don't get trapped in your own network of puns. Insect instigator, this is no laughing matter. You'll soon be wiggling and squirming and spidery friend when you see what I have in store for you.
Spidey's just like, will you shut the fuck up?
Yeah. And then, I don't know, it seems like Spidey escapes.
So he pulls a gun. He pulls a gun on him. And then Spidey pulls a Hostess Twinkie.
Yeah. And then the Fly...
drops the gun and then just eats the Twinkie.
Yeah, and that's how he's defeated. So you can
So-
beat your villains with sugary snacks.
Do what you want, clip my wings, anything, but at least the delicacy if you finish my wonderful Hostess Twinkies.
Of course, my noble enemy, I dispense justice, but tempered with mercy, and sometimes even Hostess Twinkies.
Now, where the hell was he storing that Hostess Twinkie in that outfit?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it the
I'm
bulge?
looking, but-
Is it the bulge in the front of the costume? He loads his tights with Hostess Twinkies.
Maybe. Make his package look bigger.
That's right. So back to the issue.
Yeah. So the fight's continuing in the mayor's office, and Spidey pulls a Bill Goldberg and just spears the tarantula through the window.
Doubling the fight this should look like. And the mayor's the tarantula pulls the mayor as they're coming out, falling out the window.
Yeah. And he tells Spidey, like, listen, you can either save the mayor or capture me. You can't do both. Spidey's like, God damn it, I gotta save the mayor.
The tarantula never fails.
Mm-hmm. So Spidey saves the mayor, and the tarantula, I don't know, he just kind of sticks to the building and I guess fucks off.
Yep. So Spidey lands with the mayor, and the mayor's like, "Will he be back, that man?"
And Spidey's like, yeah, don't worry, nothing's gonna happen to you. He'll probably be back, but don't worry, I'll show up.
He's going to try and kill you.
Yeah.
But next week, oh shit.
It's me, Kraven the Hunter. We're going to be on next week's show. Yeah, this is going to be the best podcast ever. First Kraven the Hunter of 2023.
That's right. Next issue, Kraven is the hunter.
Oh, wordplay.
So
That's
can we get
next
Batch
week.
back? Okay.
Craven, you can wait till next week. You're not on this show yet. Next week, you can be on the show next week. But let's give this issue a review, as we like to on this podcast. So, Mark, what do you give this issue?
I'll give it 6.5 pointy shoes on 10.
I will give it 6.5 lowriders out of 10.
It's a so-so issue. Nothing
Just-
crazy good.
Yeah, it's a first issue. Usually it's a rule of 3. Most series don't get good until like the third issue.
Mm-hmm. All right,
So-
well, that's the beginning of our spectacular journey, Batch?
Oh, it is the total one. And thank you very much for listening to this podcast. Thank you very much for watching on YouTube. Do us a favor, smash that like button, hit subscribe. Come and watch every week when me and Mark Chevalier recap classic issues of The Amazing Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, Marvel Team Up. We also do watch-alongs of the classic Spider-Man 66 series. Don't know how that works yet on YouTube, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure out when we get there.
Yep. So leave us a review on iTunes, leave us a review on Spotify, leave us a review on however you digest this podcast.
Mm-hmm. Leave some comments. Tell us you love us. Tell us you hate us. I don't know. Whatever. Tell us.
We just
something.
want to be heard.
Yeah. And come back next week because the real star of the show is going to be here.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Whether we like him or not.
We apologize in advance.
Yes. Take care.
Attention webheads, you can now follow us on all of our official Web Tales of Spider-Man podcast social media for the latest info and upcoming episodes for this show. You can follow us on our Instagram at Web Tales Podcast. Send us a Doom M on our Twitter at Web Tales Podcast. Or you can email us at webtalespodcast@gmail.com. Be sure to also join our official Web Tales of Spider-Man podcast Facebook group. We want to hear and interact from Spidey fans everywhere, and it's a perfect place to talk all things pertaining to everyone's favorite web slinger. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, and be sure to subscribe to not miss any action-packed episode. Web Tales of Spider-Man podcast is also available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, as well as all other podcast providers. So until next time, true believers.
I want that wall-crawling arachnid prosecuted! I want him strung up by his web!